Hey guys, Mark McMahon Real Estate. Today I want to talk about buy and hold real estate, the number one most important thing that you can do as a real estate investor. In fact, my opinion is you're not a real estate investor unless you actually buy and hold. Wholesalers and flippers are business people. Investors are people that invest in real estate and hold it, okay? All right, guys, so let's get right into it. So for the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about wholesaling and flipping as part of your 3 pillars of investing because it's so important to do all 3 in my opinion. Today, I want to talk about buy and hold. So what do you do with all the money that you make from your flipping and wholesaling? You're going to be buying real estate with it. You're also going to be using bank loans, private money, and other things to be buying real estate. But that's what this is for. You live on this money and you invest this money and you put it into the buy and hold product so that you can have money for your lifetime, so that you have cash flow, so that you can eventually retire and live the life of your dreams. So let's get right into buying and holding. Buying and holding is simply purchasing a property, renting it out, and keeping it for a period of time. For me, I like to keep it for pretty much ever unless it doesn't perform the way I like, in which case I sell. But Mark, I don't have the money to buy and hold. Understood, guys. But here's the thing. If you buy and hold property, even if you don't put very much down, as long as it cash flows and it's a deal, it's got to cash flow, and you've got to get a decent deal on it. Okay, what does that mean? You've got to buy properties that are distressed, you've got to fix them up and add value and then rent them out. All right, guys, commonly known as the BRRRR method. You simply buy the property, you rehab it, you rent it out, you refinance it, and then you take that money and do it over again because you're going to refinance out your original down payment so you can use that as a down payment again. As you go over time, you'll accelerate this process into buying more and more houses. Now, in the beginning, you might only be able to do 1 or 2 a year if you use the BRRRR method, because you have to actually stabilize that asset before the bank will loan on it most times. As you do this more and more, you'll have more access to capital to do more deals. You'll BRRRR properties, you'll use private money, you'll use hard money, you'll use bank loans. But remember, guys, I want to pound it in your heads. Wholesaling and flipping is a job, buying and holding is your destiny. If you're not thinking about that, if you're simply out there wholesaling all day long and killing it, making $1 million a year, one thing I want you to remember is you are going to get screwed on taxes. The way you don't pay a lot of taxes or as much tax is with buy and hold, because of your depreciation and your interest allowance, your write-offs, and all kinds of other things that you get because you own rental properties. All right, if you're just flipping and wholesaling, you're going to get eaten alive in taxes. Trust me, I was just talking to a very good friend of mine who just informed me that his first year, which is 30-some years ago, his first year in business, he made over $1 million. He made $1.2 million, and he paid $700,000 in taxes. And now why is that? Number 1, he didn't do any tax planning. Number 2, he didn't buy any properties to offset those gains. You've got to do that, guys. You've got to offset your gains. You don't go out and buy fancy cars and clothes and jewelry with this money. You buy property so that later on in life you can buy fancy cars and clothes and jewelry. All right? So buy and hold is the be-all, end-all of real estate investing. Guys, I hope you like this video. I want you to buy and hold as many properties as possible that make sense, that cash flow in the beginning, and they're a good deal. Don't buy over market. We typically buy things at 70% of value or less that we're going to hold on to or that we're going to flip or wholesale. If you are looking to get your first property or you're just curious about what steps you have to take, I've got a list on how to get started down below. Please click on that. It's absolutely free. It's basically a bunch of answers to a bunch of questions I've gotten over the years, and I've compiled it so that it's really easy to understand. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you come back next week. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and sign up for notifications. Makes Allie really happy. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.